Hello everyone, this is Chris Presents. It's Wednesday, April 15th, 2020, and the time is 5 p.m. I'm just gonna take a walk in downtown Chicago. This is Wabash Street, and we're just gonna go straight. As you may already know, all around the world there's restriction of movement on the streets, and I work in the hospital full time, and I'm on my way home. I just finished my shift, but since I'm also a YouTuber, I'm gonna take the long way to get home, and I'm gonna walk with you through the streets of Chicago. It's very, very cold right now. It's probably 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 centigrade. And I did another video earlier. I'll post it soon, where it was snowing in the morning. And this is a different video. This is the video after the snow, but it's still cold, and we're expecting more snow actually to come tonight or tomorrow. So the name of this video is going to be Walking in Downtown Chicago, and the one earlier is like snow, walking in the snow in downtown Chicago. So we're approaching Michigan Avenue. On a normal day, this avenue will be packed with traffic and people and tourists. That is not the case right now. There are people driving to and from work. As you can see, not too many people walking. So we're gonna just stay on Michigan Avenue, and we're going south on Michigan Avenue. So this is Ohio Street and Michigan Avenue. I am going to stay on Michigan Avenue. As you can see, there are buses running. Not too many people on the buses because of this pandemic. As you all may know by now, it's all over the world. But this is not a video about the pandemic. Pandemic is a video about Chicago. And you get to see Chicago also during this big emergency. Again, the cars you see on the road are people going to and from work, and there's a few hospitals here in this area. That's why you see all this traffic coming this way. People going to work, like nurses, doctors, and other hospital personnel. And a lot of these hotels here are closed. As you can see, they're not too many people on the street, and the ones that are on the street are either by themselves like I am, or if they are with someone, they're practicing social distancing at least 6 feet from one another. And I hope you guys are doing the same all around the world if you are watching this video during the pandemic, because this video could have been taken anywhere on the planet, anywhere in the world. I'm also wearing a mask to not to protect necessarily myself, but to protect others. And as you can see in the video, other people may be wearing masks. So if you can hear my voice a little bit strange, it's because of the mask. And it's a little bit windy as well, so you may hear also wind in the video. There's another bus coming, number 143, Michigan Express bus, and we're just gonna go straight. This is a very empty Michigan Avenue. Don't let this traffic fool you. This is rush hour traffic. Usually this street is buzzing with cars and people, and there's not too many people around, which is a good thing to stop this virus. Again, this is Chris Cruzance. This is downtown Chicago. We're going south on Michigan Avenue. And it's Wednesday, April 15th, 2020, and it's a little bit after 5 p.m. As you can see, a lot of buses are running to accommodate the people of Chicago, and so they can experience, so they can practice social distancing. The buses are literally empty. Maybe there's 3-4 people on every bus, but that's how they want it to be safe. I'm going to show you a little bit over here what's going on. This is the Apple store right over there, which is obviously closed. And in a few minutes we're going to see the Chicago River. I'm probably going to go on the other side of the street. Give you a better look. You can see more cars coming. Traffic is light, very light to say the least. And we're just crossing on Michigan Avenue. I'm going to stay on this island here for a few minutes so you can see a better picture of what's going on, a bigger picture. Just give you a panoramic view. This is 100 East North Michigan Avenue. This is the Wrigley building. There's an ambulance coming. We're crossing the street now. We're approaching the Chicago River. Again, this is how social distancing looks like. Looks like this is the way it's supposed to look like. You do not see people gathering, or most of the people of Chicago are at home. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm gonna test this video after I post it, and if the audio is no good, me talking there, I just put music over the video. But if the video is tolerable as far as voice goes, sounds, then I'll keep my voice. All right, so we are at the Chicago River now. An empty Chicago River. Usually you have like boats going up and down, like little boats, not the big ones, because it's still cold. It's still cold with like Chicago standards. And you can practically see an empty Michigan Avenue. There's still cars. Very, 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 very few pedestrians, including myself. And over there you can see the Marina Towers, the Twin Towers over there. Legendary buildings. Very, very modern architecture. Chicago is known for building the skyscrapers and also modern architecture. And we're approaching now Walker Drive and Michigan Avenue. And then we're just going to keep going south on Michigan Avenue. We came from North Michigan Avenue, we're going south. It looks like I have the green light. There's not too much competition here with the cars. Not too many cars on the street, on the road. And this is Michigan Avenue, otherwise known also as the Magnificent Mile. It's more than a mile long of stores, cafes. Usually it's buzzing with activity, but as you can see, it's pretty much empty. And this is a street that always has people, usually 24/7, rain or shine, 365 days a year. It's one of those avenues that never sleeps. And then you see other videos that I filmed before this crisis, and you can see how many tourists are also walking up and down. Not only you can see them, but you can hear also the different languages in my video from a lot of different parts of the world that visit Chicago. And especially in the summertime, like June, July, August, even September, we have a lot of festivals, music festivals, cultural festivals, and there's a lot of people. You can go to my global YouTube channel. That's where you are right now. You can go to the playlist section, and then you can see all the places I film all over the world. And there's over 1,000 videos at the moment of Chicago, and then a lot of other hundreds of videos from other places around the world. It's getting a little bit darker as well, so if I can see in the in the camera it's getting a little bit dark, but as long as we have light, this camera is okay. And then once I'm done, I may do another video with my smartphone. The Galaxy S10 films very well at night, very good at night. And that's the one I did the snow earlier in the morning. It was still nighttime, and you will see that video before you see this video. I'm just stunned how quiet and empty this street is. It's more like, I don't even want to say Christmas Day or New Year's Day when everything is closed, but even on those days, the traffic and the pedestrian is like triple what you see now. Even on days that are major holidays like Thanksgiving, when everybody's home eating with their family, that's how so. And a lot of the things change over the years here. Used to be a 7-Eleven over here. It's not here anymore. I don't know what they're building now. It used to be right over there where it says 180, or maybe a little bit further down. So if you can see in my previous videos, like years back, then you could see 7-Eleven here. Some of the videos I even went inside and said hello. So it's no longer here. And then over here, straight ahead, is Millennium Park. But for obvious reasons, it's closed for the public right now. And I don't know why these barricades are over here. I don't know if this is related to the coronavirus or not, but got some barricades here, maybe to control the crowds, but obviously there are no crowds. And then you can still see people jogging. One thing that I'm hoping to find is street musicians. I know they're not performing, they're not allowed to perform, but sometimes you may see or hear one individual practicing social distancing, singing, like in the middle of the plaza somewhere. So I'm gonna walk around and look for any musicians. If I find them, I film them and include them in this video, or I just create a new one. So let's go down this way. This is Randolph Street. Again, this is a street that is usually full of life. That's where all the theaters are. You can see the marquees all the way over there. The neon lights over there, those are theater. This is the theater district. Randolph Street is on the theater district. This is pretty amazing to see this picture, how empty this street. This is as busy as Michigan Avenue. People going to the theaters usually around this time. People getting off work, going to Union Station, where the trains to the metropolitan area take you, like in the suburbs. And then I'm gonna pause for a second so you can hear the elevated train go by. I forgot about this one, the elevated train. There you go. Those trains are called elevated trains, L for short. capital L for short, which means elevator because it goes over around the loop. This area is called the Loop. This area of downtown Chicago is called the Loop. And this is I want to show you a little bit. Some of you may recognize this from the Blues Brothers movie. I'm going to show you the street underneath the L track. That's where all the jewelers are. I believe the name of the street is Wabash. That's where all the, as you can see, it's completely empty. Actually, I can just walk down there, and if there's an elevated train on top, you may be able to hear it. Again, this is very unusual to see this place empty like this. So we're in downtown Chicago. This is Wabash Street, where all the jewelers are. And we're going to make a right now on Washington Street. This is Washington Street. As you can see, a lot of buses are coming to pick up their passengers. And you can see through the window that there are not too many people on the buses. They do that on purpose so they can pick up the passengers, like I said before, and also to practice social distancing. This is a public service announcement. Slow the spread of COVID-19. Stay home if you can. Along together. This is a message from the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. If you want more information, cdc.gov/COVID-19. Keep at least 6 feet between yourself and others. Message received. Again, I'm allowed to walk the street, going to and from work, and I work in the hospital like this, and I live downtown. And this is the famous State Street, State in Washington. And as you can see, a lot of buses on this side. I'll show you another shot of State Street. You can see it's completely empty. A lot of buses waiting for the customers to come and so you can take them home. And I'm gonna walk down on State Street, and I'm just gonna turn around and go home. I have to stop at the grocery store, it is on State Street, but it's like way down, about a mile from here. So I'm just gonna keep filming until it gets dark. Actually, right now, for some reason, it's about to get dark, but for some reason, the picture in the video is perfect. There's no light against us. It's not too dark. And another landmark over there, you see the Chicago Theater. Usually tells you what performances are there. He just says, "Welcome to the Chicago Theater." Obviously, because of this pandemic, Chicago Theater is closed, as well as all the other theaters downtown, and also, for that matter, even all the stores. There's an Old Navy store over there, and show you another shot over here. This may be Monroe Street, I'm not sure, I don't see the sign. No, it is Rondo. It is Rondo Street. Looks just like Monroe. That's Rondo Street. And I'm just gonna stay on State Street for now. And this is another landmark here, famous place. It's called the Gene Siskel Film Center. It's a movie theater and a movie club that shows movies from all over the world, and that's where they have the European Union Film Festival every year. I doubt it they're gonna have it this year. And usually Cyprus, my country of origin, which is part of the European Union, submits always a film here, and I usually go there March or April and film. But here we are now in front of the Chicago Theater. I'm going to show you the marquee, the famous marquee of the Chicago Theater. And you can see the emergency staircases, fire escapes over there. It's really classic of Chicago. This is a very old building. Long time ago, probably more than 100 years old, probably from before the 20s. And we're just gonna go on north on State Street. And again, you see a lot of buses with a lot of empty buses. But like I said, this was done by design, so a few of them could take the bus, and then there'd be more buses behind them, so you'd be more acceptable as far as social distancing goes. And this is another street here. I don't see the sign. I should know all the streets by heart, but I guess by now, but I don't. And you can see all the big high-rises and hotels here are all closed. And let's walk north on State Street on my way to the grocery store. It's called Jewel Food Store. It's open. After I do my groceries, I go home, but I think I'm just gonna stop the video before I go to the grocery store. So I'm looking at maybe at a 40 to 45 minute video. Definitely no more than 50 minutes and less than an hour. Or I may continue the video after the grocery store and then combine the two videos and make them probably an hour video. We'll see. So we're on Chicago and Walker now, Walker Drive, and show you a little bit over here. And these are the famous Twin Towers, the Marine Towers. They were built like in the 60s or 70s. We're in a lot of movies. There's a big church over there in the middle of downtown. A small, big church. It looks small on the outside, but it's big when you go inside. And then right across there is a river walk, but the river walk is officially closed now because of this pandemic. So I'm going to cross the street, even if it's red for pedestrians, because there's no one coming. And this guy's going to turn before I do. Again, there's nobody here, so I'm just going to keep going. 62 bus. So this is the Chicago River, and then you see Dearborn Street on the other side right across. And this is the actual river walk here when people walk. They got restaurants, bars, usually got small boats going back and forth. Not today. Not probably for a while. And then over there you can see another shot of downtown. That's Wabash Avenue Bridge over there on the other side. You see the Tribune Tower. You see the Wrigley Building there. And there's another well-known place here. It's called Smith and Wollensky since 1977. I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Steaks and chops on Wollensky's Grill. Very well known place. And it was cloudy and getting darker, and now all of a sudden the sun came out. And it's still cold. It's still like in the 30s. I would say 32 or 31 degrees, which is 0 to about 1 below 0 Celsius. So this is State Street. We're going north on State Street. This is another well-known place with fine food, live jazz and cocktails. And this, again, like everything else, closed. It's called Tortua's Supper Club. Beautiful, beautiful, well-known place by the river. And people go there and have dinner and listen to jazz. And over there, you can see this building here. If you can see it, I'll zoom in. This is the American Medical Association building. That's their headquarters, I believe. I'll let you see the building. All doctors in here. Very appropriate for the day to show the doctors' buildings. Because of this medical emergency that everybody's at home. Alright, we're right on State Street again. We're going north on State Street. This is a very busy area usually. A lot of apartment buildings here. And as you can see, there's not too many pedestrians. There are cars, don't get me wrong, there are a few cars, emergency vehicles, but you don't see many people walking. Maybe I can see 3 people over there, one guy on the bicycle coming this way, and I'm probably the only pedestrian at the moment going north. And this is Huber Street, 430 North, Huber Street. And that's stayed in Huber. So we're gonna go again, cross. Very rarely you see people crossing the street on a red light, because there's usually a lot of traffic, but today is not the case. And I'm actually really happy to see the people on the street by themselves, practicing social distancing. And this is a term that I had never heard before. I've been in this country like almost 40 years. Never heard of that before. Social distancing. And now I know what it is, what it means. Basically, you have to be 6 feet away from each person, so you don't inadvertently transmit any viruses if you happen to be exposed. But that's for the other people to investigate, not me. Although I'm in the medical field, this is not something that I prefer to talk about. I rather talk about the street. Again, a little bit of jaywalking again. It's red. There's nobody coming. I'm on Illinois Street in State. And I have arrived to the grocery store. It's Grand and State. And when I come out of the grocery store, if I'm not carrying too many groceries, if I still have my hands free, I will continue filming from there, and we'll try to make it a 1-hour video. And if it's still daytime, but I cannot promise, I will try. So we reached the 40-minute mark. So in case I decide to end the video here, I would like to thank everyone. By the way, this is Grand Street and State Street. I would like to thank everyone for watching. If you like my videos, click like underneath the video and subscribe to the channel. Just click on the word subscribe, and then it will turn to subscribe to ED at the end. If you see subscribe, it means we have subscribed. And that's it for now. Thank you everybody for watching. Be safe, stay home until this pandemic, coronavirus, ends, and then I can return back on the street and feel more traffic, pedestrians, and other means of transportation. Thank you everybody for watching.